Yes, I'm here outside the Emirates Stadium where Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta encouraged fans here in North London to take their seats early and enjoy the fireworks ahead of the game. Unfortunately, though, there were not many fireworks on the pitch during the 90 minutes. With Storm Goretti hitting London, conditions were uneasy on both sets of players, and it was a game of very low chances and expected goals for either team. Arsenal would have been hoping to capitalise on title challengers Manchester City drawing at home to Brighton earlier in the week and had the chance to beat the current champions in Liverpool, but lacked the cutting edge to stamp a real claim on their title credentials just yet. Although the Gunners are 6 points clear of any other team in the league after a busy festive period. Liverpool continue an impressive unbeaten run in the league after a rocky start to the season. Here's what both managers had to say after the game.
Well, obviously we wanted to win the game. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to do that. In the first half, we were much closer to that with the amount of situations and the spaces that we arrived into. And normally you have to pick somebody in the box and it's a goal. And we had much more domination in the second half. We struggled to dominate the game more through two things. One, because we gave some very unnecessary balls away, very unlike with us, and that didn't allow us to travel together as a team.
No, definitely with the performance, to a certain extent also with the result, because Arsenal is having a great season domestically and also in Europe, so you know how hard it is to even get a result against them, let alone to win. So that's why to a certain extent you're positive about the result. I think in the first half they had much more ball possession than us, although in some spells of the game you could already see how well we can play the ball out from the back and how many times we could play through them. But they were more dominant, were a few times very dangerous over their right side with Timber and Saka. But that led to not much more than crosses. And in the second half, I think we defended a little bit better in their first build-up, so that made it more difficult for them to dominate as much as they did in the first half. And we were even better on the ball, or we did similar things like the parts in the first half.
And in other football news in London, new manager of Chelsea, Liam Rosenior, will take charge of his first game in the FA Cup this weekend and then host Arsenal in the League Cup of the semi-final at Stamford Bridge in southwest London. And that takes place on Wednesday, the 14th of January.